Welcome everyone to the Side Draft Podcast. This past weekend, we had Christopher Bell taking it to the Cup guy, Kyle Busch. How impressive is that?
It was real impressive to see the Xfinity guys just step up and say, "You ain't gonna take over our turf. We're gonna take it to you.
This is our series, old man." Yeah, Christopher Bell claiming his second win of the season and beats Kyle Busch to do it. How many people can say that?
I know it. So we always talk about the Cup guys coming over to Xfinity and just take over and just dominate and just run off with the show. But these Xfinity guys says, "We're tired of that. We're going to step up. We're going to take it to you." So
yeah, this is the first Xfinity guy beating a Cup guy win since Daytona. Not last week. The first week. The first Daytona race where Tyler Reddick won that race. So it's been a while since we've talked about names are made here. So congratulations to Christopher Bell, but we're going to rewind this race. We had Cole Custer winning his fourth pole, third this season, his first one coming from Homestead last year, and Justin Allgaier, Whiskey River on the car this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Nice looking paint scheme. Starts in second. We had Christopher Bell, your winner, coming from the back from spinning and qualifying. So he spin, he win, then he spins again for victory lane.
Well, I guess it was a preview for what we're going to see in the race because he's already spinning. So I'm going to do some donuts. So again, in qualifying, he spins a little bit, gets some donuts, and then at the end of the race, he does more donuts.
2 donuts in one day. What a great day. But Cole Custer will take the lead on the restart. But Kyle Busch, the man, is terrorizing this series. What you would think. But he's only won one race. That would be at Pocono. But he would reel in Cole Custer, win the stage. Not much to talk about in that stage. We'd have Kyle Busch winning, Cole Custer second. John Hunter Nemechek, because they kept saying throughout the race, it's like they was having some issues saying his name. But Matt Tifton fourth, and Austin Cindric, the man with many numbers, in fifth.
And then after the stage, they come in for the pits, and Kyle Busch, he will win off pit road. But the number 60 of Ty Majeski will get 2 tires, and he would come out second. I think he gained, 14 spots?
Yeah, but that would be short-lived because trying to be like Christopher Bell and trying to spin it, but catches the ball a little bit. I don't know what that was. It's just a spin the tire on restart or something like that.
Yeah, I think he got up in the gray area where it wasn't much traction up there and just got real loose and spun around.
Yeah, he possibly should have just started on the bottom, or maybe the way his car setup was, he needed 4 tires. But that would be no caution. As we will see, that would be interesting throughout the rest of the podcast. Kyle Busch scrapes the wall while leading. It's Kyle Busch we're talking about here.
Yeah, I was like, he just reached up the whole track there. I don't think he got loose, tight, or one up on the corner there. But
Kentucky's just a really stressful and painful racetrack. It's hard to get around here. Turn 3 and 4 is just terrible. Mark Truex says he can't sleep because of it. 10 to go for John Hunter. John Hunter takes the lead from Kyle Busch.
Yeah, Kyle Busch like, what the heck? Where'd this car come from? But yeah, John Hunter Nemechek, he had a really fast car. He was, this car actually won the last 2 races.
Yeah.
So it's no surprise that car being fast, but he would pass Kyle Busch, and he would also win the stage.
Really impressive for him. Kyle Busch would finish second. Third would be Cole Custer. He's there, but he just isn't the dominant car. Cindric making some moves to get to fourth. Brandon Jones in fifth. Final stage would then begin. Kyle Busch wins the race off pit road. He's not raving off pit road. 42 gets into Cindric a little bit on that restart. Nothing really happened from that, but 42 is just getting a little getting too jumpy there. We saw that in the past couple restarts there. 78 would spin as Josh Williams will get into the 78.
Then the next restart, the number 19 spins after contact with John Hunter Nemechek. I don't know if he got real loose, washed up the track, and then the 19, he would spin, but he would. I mean, he's in front of the whole field, and nobody hits him, but he will slam into the inside wall there.
So, rough day for the 19. Had a good run there in the top 5, and unfortunate circumstances there. But it will be Busch versus Christopher Bell. Busch would prevail for the moment. Spin in front of the leaders, though. Ty Majeski again. Just unfortunate day for him.
Yeah, I think he was trying to just get out of everybody's way, and he just got a little loose off the turn, and just spin around.
Then during that caution, Michael Annett trying to do like Ty Majeski, take 2 tires. He falls back and doesn't really work for him too well, but these teams are still trying something, so that's really important there.
Yeah, on that pit stop, the number 20, he would have issues. I don't know if it's the right side or what it was, but it was a real slow stop. And I think he would go from second all the way back to about 10th.
And then the 42, man, oh man, just bad luck there. Slow on the track, has to change the battery, had to get help from the truck behind. Just unfortunate circumstance for possibly the best car on the racetrack.
And then these Xfinity guys will take it to Busch here because Hemrick, he got a fast car too. And it'll be him versus Busch. And Hemrick will pass Kyle Busch. I mean, how strong is that for RCR and to pass one of the Cup drivers and stuff? So it was real good for Hemrick.
We had Kyle Busch complaining about his car a little bit, saying it just won't turn right. The man's in second, and he's complaining about his car. He still has a dominant car to run well, so, I guess if you're a Cup guy, you want to win. If you get second, it's a disappointing day. There's no points for you. You have to win to really feel accomplished. But
yeah, it's pretty bad. It won't go. The next thing you know, Allgaier passes him, and then Christopher Bell, he passes him. So he's like, man, what's wrong with this car? I'm getting past these Xfinity guys.
And then caution out for Elliott Sadler for touching the wall.
Yeah, I ain't sure why the caution come out that time. I mean, other people have scraped the wall today, like we was talking about earlier. But they didn't get no caution, but he just scrapes the wall and knocks some dust up, and then it's still a caution because it's Sadler. So I don't know. I don't know the difference in between when he hit the wall and the other guys hit the wall. So
yeah, definitely need to figure out the consistency with the cautions. What makes a true caution? It's like, is it a catch? Is it not a catch in the NFL? So really some controversy there for Elliott Sadler, because that would end up ruining Hemrick's first place run, because Allgaier would take the lead off the restart. But before the restart, we had Kyle Busch. He would pit. So he's really...
Yeah, he was the only one that pitted that time besides Sadler, obvious. But he would go back to 15th or something. Yeah,
I think it was 14th. But he was really complaining about his car. So something's going on with the 18.
Yeah, I think he was reporting a vibration. I ain't sure if it was something in the motor or something on the tires or something. So
Allgaier would take the lead on the restart. Not too long after that, we'd have caution out for Joey Gase and Michael Annett.
Yeah, that was racing pretty hard. Like Michael Annett was right up under Joey Gase, and he slid up into him, but Joey Gase got the bad end of that because he was slide up and hit the back end of the wall.
And it would be Justin Allgaier versus Christopher Bell versus Daniel Hemrick. No Cup drivers in sight. It's just boys have at it. See who can win. And it would be Christopher Bell prevailing. Hemrick tries to reel him in, just not close enough to really do anything. Bell gets the win. Kyle Busch finishes 4th. And really good race for the 21, the 7, the 20, and the 00.
Yeah, for any car that can go out there and hang with the cup guys and actually pass one, it's really great to them teams.
Yeah, we had 2 cup guys out there. We had 18, of course, he finished 4th. Paul Menard, I don't know, he just can't get the hang of the Xfinity car recently, finishing in 9th.
And Sadler, he will come back and finish 10th after scraping the wall. It was good for him, get him some extra points for the playoffs.
So next up, we go to New Hampshire. Let's take a look at the Xfinity standings here. Not really too many locked in at this point, with Christopher Bell getting a 2nd win. So playoff standings, I don't know why, but their playoff standings is messed up on the website. We only have 7 cars in the Xfinity Series. So that's odd. And it's not even really correct. So never mind. But in the regular driver standings, we would have Elliott Sadler just dominating the points, not even having a win. Daniel Hemrick 2nd in the points. So consistency paying out for this RCR team. So we have a lot of people not locked in, as I said. We have like Cole Custer, Daniel Hemrick, Elliott Sadler, Tyler Reddick is locked in, Brandon Jones not locked in. Then we have I guess you could say the B teams, like Brandon Jones, Tiff, Cindric, Reed, is they're there, but they're not getting the wins. But we'll see who can really step up at New Hampshire. We don't know who's going to be the Cup guys in this race, but as in the Xfinity guys, who do you think will be the best?
Well, I like to pick Daniel Hemrick, but I picked him for the last race, so I want to go for Cole Custer. I think he's got some good speed in that car, and he'll get. He's already had a win.
Not this year.
Not this year.
Not this year. He won Homestead last year.
That's right. So I think Cole Custer will get his first win of the season.
As for me, I think Justin Allgaier. I think he's the top junior motorsports car right now. Elliott Sadler's there. He's just not really getting the wins. We'll see if Justin can beat the Cup guys, if there are any, next weekend, which I would assume there would be. Kyle Busch has one more start, so I expect that one to be Bristol. So I'm not really sure the Cup guys in this one. But look out for Justin Allgaier. Look out for Cole Custer. They're going to be making some good runs, trying to see if they can get another win in Victory Lane at New Hampshire. We'll see you then, and we'll review that race. So have a good week, everyone.